Hey everyone, welcome back to our final series. Today we are diving into a preview of the key changes coming in Season 5. We got a stunning new Mexican-inspired map, fresh weapon and gadgets, buffs that will shake up the meta, sponsor refreshers and the whole suite of quality of life tweaks. This season feels like a big improvement compared to Season 4. Let's take a closer look at what's new. Season 5 takes us to Mexico, to a map called Bernal, inspired by a real-life colonial village full of legends and history. Imagine vibrant streets with the hidden corners, stairs and towers, perfect for ambushes. At first glance, Bernal might look a close-quarter brawl map, but snipers, this one for you too. With plenty of interiors and sightlines, it's a paradise for a long-range play. The map also features hanging structures and some areas that elevate, bringing the map dynamics and unpredictability as the previous maps. There are quite a lot to explore and learn this map to make your gameplay more effective, because I bet you will get lost a lot within those small streets of Bernal. What do you think of the map? Is it something that you will enjoy, getting the full immersion to play in this location and use some rare skins? The Light class is getting a new gadget and several weapon buffs. This season gadget is the Gravity Vortex, which when deployed and activated on demand pulls everything within 5-meter radius inside and holds it there, elevating it in the air. It looks similar to the heavy anti-gravity cube, but the key difference is that it's less visible when placed and can be activated manually. A great idea for using this gadget is placing it near your cash-out station and activate it when someone tries to steal the cash, pulling them away from the station. It's a very fun gadget to use. Other changes include buffs to both the 93R burst pistol and the sniper rifle. Both weapons now require just 2 body bursts or shots to kill light and medium classes. While the buff to the 93R makes sense, as the pistol was underperforming, the sniper rifle change is problematic. Allowing it to kill all classes except heavy with the 2 body shots feel like a poor decision. On open maps and modes like a power shift, sniper rifles have been frustrating since Season 1, and now it's even stronger. What makes the situation worse is that there is no reliable countermeasures for this, especially in the new map. Light can tag or kill you while invisible, and they no longer need to aim for headshots. Another change is XP54 SMG that also received a buff, increasing its magazine size to 34 bullets while maintaining the same damage per bullet. Additionally, the visual recoil has been improved, making shooting feel less obstructive. Lastly, there have been a buff to invisibility, which now drains much slower when the light isn't moving. While I haven't measured this precisely, it's definitely noticeable. Overall, these changes are quite significant, especially the sniper rifle buff, which I think amplified the imbalance. I think we'll see a sharp increase in light players this season. What do you think about these changes, especially for those who don't main lights? What are your strategies to counter them? Let's dive into the medium class changes coming this season. Unfortunately, medium didn't get much love. Just one weapon, no new gadgets and a couple of nerfs. The new weapon is the Cerberus shotgun, and it's quite questionable at the best. On paper, it sounds intriguing. A pellet shotgun with the 3 ignition shells that sets enemy on fire, dealing shot burn damage. But in practice, it's underwhelming. The range and damage are mediocre, even the burn effect barely makes any impact. All its stats are worse than the model 8018-7, which raises the question, what's the point of using this shotgun? Cerberus requires 3 shots to kill a light and 4 shots to kill medium or heavy, but those 4 shots means you need to reload. Meanwhile, the model 8018-7 can kill all classes with the fewer shots than Cerberus, and at the greater range, all without reloading. The model 8087 outperforms Cerberus in every way. Honestly, I have no idea where or how the Cerberus fit. By the way, the model 8087 now has a sight, but it's a laughable change. No one using ADS with the model because its bullet spread pattern is identical whether you aim or not. Another big change is the nerf to the defibrillators. Now, when you revive a teammate, they will have 8 seconds cooldown on all their abilities and gadgets. This means there is no chain revives or heals, no dome shield for a recently revived teammate, and no team invisibility. I think this nerf is a step in the right directions. Previously, dealing with the three mediums constantly reviving each other was a nightmare. Now the situation is firmly in the past. While there are no new gadgets for the medium, there are a few updates. Proximity sensors are now available for mediums, making them usable across both heavy and medium classes. This might be only one decent countermeasure against lights. Jump pads can no longer be picked up after placement. You'll have to wait for the full cooldown before deploying another one. In the grand scheme of things, the medium class feels the biggest loser this season. With other classes getting buffs and new tools, medium feels left behind. What do you think about these changes? Will you stick to medium in Season 5, or are you thinking about switching? Personally, I'm leaning towards going back to heavy. Let's talk about the heavy class changes, and honestly, I think we have the undisputed winner for Season 5. The heavy class gets both a powerful new weapon and an incredible gadget, making it stand out this season. The new weapon is the Shock 50 automatic rifle, which fires multiple bullets per round with a 20-bullet magazine. Frankly, it feels and behaves a lot as a shotgun. Its hipfire has a wide spread of bullets, but when you shoot the ADS, it offers a much tighter spread with the vertical recoil pattern. To maximize its potential, you need to aim for head, and the damage and range are impressive, allowing you to kill a light with the 4 headshots only or 5 body shots within 15 meters. Fun fact, the Shock 50 looks almost identical to the FK. When I first played with this, I was super confused because not only it looks the same, but it also shoots very similar. The heavy class also gets a Lockbolt tether rocket launcher, a game-changing gadget. That's how it works. It shoots a rocket that acts as a tether, chaining multiple opponents to a single location. The tether has 5-meter radius within which opponents can move, but they cannot escape unless they destroy the tether device or wait for the effect to end. This gadget is incredibly strong and pairs perfectly with the heavy playstyle, improving the existing combo of using a jump pad to leap into enemy team, deploy the Lockbolt tether mid-air to trap enemies, throw a rocket and activate your dome shield, land and clear the rest with the Shock 50 automatic rifles. Based on my playtest, this is the strongest combo and the team composition for Season 5. I believe 2 heavies plus 1 light will be the new meta. For other changes, Lewis gun now has a new sight, but the weapon behaves the same. Mesh ability got a slight nerf. You can now cancel and reactivate it anytime, but each cancellation costs about 25-30 of its charge. This means you can activate it faster, but at the cost of reduced overall duration and effectiveness. The heavy class changes are making me excited to return to play heavy. I stopped using it after Season 2 and shifted to light and medium, but this new arsenal and gameplay potentially are seriously tempting. What is your impression of heavy changes? Are these updates enough to bring you back to the heavy class? Let me know in the comments, I would love to hear your thoughts. Season 5 isn't just about the gameplay, it's about those little extras that make the game truly shine. And let's have a look at what's new. The first skill of the match now will get dramatic highlights. Your game tag is projected to the sky and your name is announced. Its feature reminiscent of Apex Legends. The weapons level have increased, now we have total 9 weapons level to grind through. We also have a jukebox where you can play soundtracks from the different seasons. It's a nice touch to set a vibe while waiting in the lobby or just chilling between matches. The long-awaited clubs feature now has arrived. Think of it as a game version of the clans. You can create a prefix and choose a group icon for your team. Being a part of the club gives extra bonuses, and there is also bounties tied to clubs. It's a nice concept, but I'm not sure how practical it will be for solo players. Let me know what you think about this in the comments. Season 5 also brings a refresh of sponsors, with the 2 new ones and 1 returning sponsor. We have Via, a new sponsor whose COO looks like a shredding box, Isalt, back with the rewards but they are nearly identical to previous seasons, and the Descent sponsor. Interestingly, all sponsor rewards are for the medium Cerberus shotgun skin, not like in previous season where each sponsor has its own class rewards. Personally, my pick would be for Vaya, as its skins are the most impressive ones. My personal take on Season 5 is quite positive and much better than it was for the Season 4. There are quite a lot of high quality changes that are not reskinned old stuff. The map is great, the new gadgets and weapons are very exciting and strong to play with. The game seems finally at the stable phase, which results in many nice to have features like a jukebox, feature kills, etc. I only have two concerns about the recent changes. Sniper buff seems unnecessary and there are still some old bugs that haven't been addressed. For example, almost half of your damage is not registered when you play with a big lag and ping. So for the people like me who play from Australia and who has no players in the local region, you suffer it a lot because a lot of your shots simply not registered against other players. This issue has been persistent since the launch and still no solution. But it appears to be quite exciting season. There are probably some other changes too, but those I covered today are the ones I found the most interesting. And that's it for today. I would love to hear what you all think, especially what do you think about the new buffs for lights and nerf for mediums. Let me know in the comments below. And until next time, bye!